Nick Folk ready to do the honors. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. He fields it from the 8. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Gun.
A give left side to Brown. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. That was Harold Landry making the tackle. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Let's get set.
Burrow. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Handoff headed left to Brown. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he's going to run this one well into the red zone to the 14. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Gun. Shot.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Quandre Diggs with the INT. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there. Heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
To throw again on 2nd and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Now looking to throw. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. And they're going for this. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Logan Wilson has it. And the Bengals will return this well into the red zone before he's brought down.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. The hot.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he found a little room to turn it into a nice gain down to the 6. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
They'll run again with Brown. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took...
Oh, what an effort to bring in that short throw. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Julius Chestnut to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score.
We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10. He's throwing deep to the left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
This is brought in at the 15. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. This is going to go as a pickup of 4, 2nd and goal coming up. Trying again with Pollard. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. It's a 3-yard pickup. That moves them a little bit closer. 3rd and goal coming up.
Where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Pollard. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. It's the Titans with it on 4th and 4. They'll throw for the end zone. And he's going to go down. They get to him on 4th and goal and complete the defensive stand.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st down, Burrow to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
He throws a bullet deep to the right side.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Gun. Dot.
Burrow setting up the play action. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. So no return on that punt. And the Titans will get set to take over. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Throwing now off play action. He puts some juice on it. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans earn the chance to tie before halftime. Calvin Ridley with a touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
And he makes the catch, and just like that, we're right back even at 8 apiece. What a start to this one, baby. Both teams scoring, and without hesitation, run everyone out there to go for 2. For fans of aggressive offenses, Brock, this is certainly shaping up to be their perfect type of game.
Yeah, you think both these offenses just going to go for 2 from here on out? I don't know. There's a lot of risk involved with it, but I'm here for it.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Dot.
Burrow from the gun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Amani Hooker has it. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Titans out there once again trying for a 2-point conversion. He's throwing for it. And this is caught inside the end zone. The 2-point try successful. They're up to a 16-8 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27.
On 2, ready?
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Dot.
After the pick, here's Burrow again. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Dot.
From the 31. That's going to be caught by all. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1-1, ready?
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Let's get set.
Burrow setting to throw. Throwing it deep off his back foot. Oh no, they get him yet again. Quandre Diggs with the INT. And the Titans get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Play action on first down. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Complete beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Throwing it again here. Into traffic, complete. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Ready up.
One last play before the break. Throwing it just before halftime. Throwing for the end zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. Has a hole left. Room to run. At the 20. And he makes the Heffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. You get a pick six. You get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick six a multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rob.
No highlight for a quarterback.
So the Bengals going back to the well, trying for 2 again.
Here we go.
Bengals will line up for the
Done.
two-point conversion.
Getting right back to it after that interception. And they can't connect, so nearly 8 points to end the first half, but they'll only take an extra 6 into that locker room. So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Here's Chestnut on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick six. Hauled in by Tyler Boyd. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10, it's Pollard. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Titans will have a 1st down. They go play action here. That's cut at the 4. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Titans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Once again, the Titans bypassing a kick, electing to go for 2. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Return coming from the 6. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Back.
Brown on the inside give. We'll have him gain about a handful there. That was Harold Landry making the tackle. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
Gun.
Here's Brown again. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
11.
This time it's a passing play. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
On 1, right?
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Let's get set.
On the handoff, this is Brown. And this one doesn't go far. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
He's going to push one deep down there, and they pick him off again. And the Titans have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first. Offense up to the line fast. They go play action on first. Escapes the pocket. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Fits it through the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Trying to set this up quick. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Has it at the 7. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Here's a throw. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Geno Stone picks it off. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Gun.
Burrow. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Here we go.
All their timeouts left, but they still need a quick score here. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Burrow. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Has room down the left sideline. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. That